Today I'm going to show you how to make a strap. This is a detachable strap with an adjustable slider on the side to adjust the length. To make the bag strap you will need the following fixings: one slider, two D-rings and two lobster clips with D-rings. You will need a length of fabric 4 inches wide and I'd say 56 inches to 60 inches long. Right, so let's get started. Take your length of fabric and first we're going to fold the ends over. So fold the end over by about 1/4 of an inch. You can do a little bit more if you wish, but I'm doing about 1/4 of an inch. Iron that in place and do exactly the same at the other end. Then fold your strip in half lengthways. What we're doing here is marking the centre of the piece of fabric. So fold it in half and then with your iron mark a crease down the centre. Go all the way along the whole length of the piece of fabric. Next, take the outer edge of the fabric and fold it into the centre of the fabric, using the crease you made earlier as a guide. Then do exactly the same on the other side, folding the other side into the centre to meet the side that you've already folded over. All the way along, continue to the end. Now fold the strip in half down the central line again, and this should bring the width down to 1 inch, which is exactly what you want. Iron as you go along and then put some clips in. Take over to the sewing machine and sew 1/8 of an inch away from the edge on each side. Use the 1/8 of an inch guide on your foot plate to help you keep a nice straight line. I tend to just let the fabric move through my fingers, so I hold them steady and then just let the fabric move through, and it tends to keep a nice straight line. Now you have your finished strap, so let's start threading it up. First, take your slider and thread your strap through the slider. So we go up through the slider, down over the central bar, pull it through, and it should look like this. Now we need to secure the slider in place. So fold over about 1.5 inches and either clip or pin in place. I'm going to use clips. Now sew the slider in its position. You can either sew backwards and forwards a couple of times to secure it in place, or if you prefer, you can sew a square with a cross in the centre, like I'm doing. Next, attach the D-ring with the lobster clasp, making sure that the strap is all facing the same side up. Now take the end of the strap without the slider and with all the strap facing the right way, thread through the slider, go up one side and down the other. Pull through and that's your slider all fitted and working. Next, attach the other lobster D-ring to the open end of your strap. Do exactly the same as you did with the slider. Leave about 1.5 inches turned over and then pin or clip in place. Now sew the D-ring and lobster clasp to the strap in the same way as we sewed the slider. Either sew backwards and forwards several times or do like I'm doing and sew a box with a cross in the centre. So that's our strap all finished. We have a strap with a slider to alter the length, and we've got a lobster clip at each end. All we need to do now is clip it on to our bag. Go on each side, and there we have a finished bag strap attached to our bag. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, could you please like and subscribe? Thank you. See you next time.